Peter chapter 2 verses 14 through 16, International Children's Bible. Verse 14, every time they look at a woman, they want her. Their desire for sin is never satisfied. They lead weak people into the trap of sin. They have taught their hearts to be selfish. God will punish them. Verse 15, these false teachers left the right road and lost their way. They followed the way that Balaam went. Balaam was the son of Beor, who loved being paid for doing wrong. Verse 16, but a donkey told Balaam that he was sinning. And the donkey is an animal that cannot talk. But the donkey spoke with a man's voice and stopped the prophet's crazy thinking. 2 Peter chapter 2 verses 14 through 16, New King James Version, verse 14, having eyes full of adultery, and that cannot cease from sin, enticing unstable souls. They have a heart trained in covetous practices and are accursed children. Verse 15, they have forsaken the right way and gone astray, following the way of Balaam, the son of Beor, who loved the wages of unrighteousness. Verse 16, but he was rebuked for his iniquity. A dumb donkey speaking with a man's voice restrained the madness of the prophets. 2 Peter chapter 2 verses 14 through 16, easy to read version. Verse 14, every time they look at a woman, they want her. They are always sinning this way, and they lead weaker people into the trap of sin. They have taught themselves well to be greedy. They are under a curse. Verse 15, these false teachers left the right way and went the wrong way. They followed the same way that the prophet Balaam went. He was the son of Beor, who loved being paid for doing wrong. Verse 16, but a donkey told him that he was doing wrong. A donkey cannot talk, of course, but that donkey spoke with a man's voice and stopped the prophet from acting so crazy. Footnotes. A. 2 Peter chapter 2 verse 14. Under a curse, literally children of a curse, meaning that God will punish them.